How is everybody? Why am I even asking? I just started the live stream. No one is in the room yet. It's so stupid. The first minute of a live stream, you just sit here talking to yourself, and then finally everyone comes rolling into the room. But we are here. We are seeing joggers go by. That's that's a little jogging club on a Tuesday. Pace yourself. Oh my God, she said pace yourself. And then we got a little doggy action. All right, there's the people. They're starting to come in now. Finally, all right, now we can do this. We got a little wind. Here come the people. All right, we can handle this now. Tell me if it's too windy. If it's too windy, we're gonna turn it off. Gustav the Great. Hi, Gustav. How are you, buddy? I've been babbling to myself. You're the first one in the room. If you want to know the truth, got the delivery guys rocking up and down with our food orders. Very, very nice. What's up, Happy? How are you, buddy? Happy Gosling. Checking out a little live stream from the streets of New York City as people start heading home. I just got a massage, so I am like butter. I'm like butter right now. I'm very, very chill. Just a little windy. It's fine. All right, thank you, Happy. Greatly appreciated because it's a very windy day here in New York City. Yesterday it was very, very nice, very warm. It was like 75 degrees and sunny. It was a perfect day. And then today it decided to go back to winter. So that's what we're dealing with in New York. The wishy-washy weather. So there you have it. Cool stuff. The Great. Sun must be setting soon. Yeah, the sun is. Well, the weird thing about New York, there's plenty of sun left. Plenty of sun left, but it's already down behind those buildings to the west of me right now. So you get kind of an earlier sunset or less sun than other places because the buildings start blocking it. Yes, numero uno, the Great White Oak. What's going on, numero uno? I'm just chilling. I'm on my lifeguard stand. You're on your lifeguard stand? Yeah, I'll show you. I'm on my lifeguard stand. I'm on my lifeguard stand. I'm on my lifeguard stand. Can you see it? I'm just hanging out on my lifeguard stand. That's right. I don't feel like walking today. I'm just chilling. This massage I had was just glorious. Good God, it was nice. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's all right. It's freezing out, actually. The temperature dropped, I don't know, about almost 30 degrees since yesterday. So, Tuna Town 666. What's up, Tuna? How are you, buddy? We got Brian Branch. Opie used to be a model. Well, yeah. Yeah, we modeled a few little things locally, sure. We did do that. Um, and now we do this. Now we sit on the lifeguard stand and live stream for the people. We're high above everybody. I like that. Yeah, I saw that bearded dude staring me down. He wasn't going to get far with that nonsense. Those massages hurt a few days later sometimes. You're true. You're true with that. Who let that Photoshop picture of you and I don't know what you're trying to say, Brian. All right. Yeah, no, it was a fine little Asian massage in the neighborhood. It felt damn good to get rubbed down. First rub down since the electric scooter accident, so it was very, very nice. Oh, the Photoshop picture of me and Aunt where I had the long neck. There was some idiot that was working for XM at the time. We had a publicity shot, and he really liked how Anthony looked in the one picture because Anthony was lifted his eyebrow or something like that. And then in that particular picture, I didn't look that great. So he decided. He goes, like, I'm just learning Photoshop, so I'm gonna take your face from another picture, and I'm just gonna superimpose it on this picture because I like Anthony and his raised eyebrow. And I begged the guy at the time. I'm like, what do you mean you're just starting to learn Photoshop? Don't do this to me. And I'm right a lot. And then the photo came out, and he didn't match up the neck, so I got like a giraffe neck. Yes, Brian, good memory. Very good memory on that. It was funny hearing us talk about that. Yeah, right on. Always want to ask you, who created the opening theme song to the O&A show? I don't know. I mean, it was. I came up with the good, the bad, and the ugly idea when I went and saw Metallica. Saw Metallica with, I think that show I saw actually with Jim Florentine and Jim Norton. I saw those guys open up with the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect for our radio show. And honestly, I didn't know at the time that Metallica used that to open all their concerts. I thought it was like a one and done. So, there you go. And then the Street Fighting Man. I'm a big fan of covers. The Rage Against the Machine did a version of Street Fighting Man by the Rolling Stones. So I brought the two songs to the show, and then I don't know, honestly, who actually officially put it together for the intro. That theme song used to pump me up in the morning. Right on, brother. Yeah, I know Metallica uses that. I got it from Metallica. I did not know they did that for pretty much every concert. I had no idea. This seems leashed. Does it? Opie, you're number one. Please come on MLC. I'm thinking about it. I don't even know if the offer still stands. What is it, $1,000 a week to go on the MLC? I'm thinking about it. I was just saying the title of the song is The Ecstasy of Gold. All right, that's cool. Yeah, no, I know. I do know that. And the whole soundtrack to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is absolutely amazing. But yeah, I did know that. Brennan was arrested. Is that true? For what? For what? Oh, damn. Oh, all right. I see what's going on. Oh, what is this? This lady's yelling down the street. Free KB coming in from the Mint Diggity. Man, Mint Diggity, I almost blocked you this morning, brother. And we don't block a lot of people, but I had my itchy finger on the block button, my friend. How about you calm down just a little bit? I would greatly appreciate that, all right?
Yeah, I think she's just trying to not get appealed.
How's the congestion pricing working out in New York City? Most New Yorkers hate it. And then that liar, Governor Hochul, makes believe that New Yorkers love it. I don't know one New Yorker that loves the congestion pricing plan. I don't know of one New Yorker that goes, yeah, I really like paying an extra $9 a day to go into that shithole. But she's saying that everyone loves it. Oh my God, they just love paying an extra $9 a day to commute to New York City. And I guess Trump's all talk because I praised Trump recently because he said he was going to get rid of the congestion pricing plan. And then, here we are another month or two later, and we're still paying our $9. As soon as we cross over, what is it, 61st Street or something like that? Yeah, that's good. Just put a toll in the middle of the stupid city. God, when is it going to be enough? What's got you blocking people today? I only block the ones that are very, very obsessive with their hate. I understand that people have a bad day and they got to get a little hate out. I get that. I certainly have done my share over the years. But it's just the ones that are just obsessively just trying to ruin it, trying to ruin everything. Has it freed up traffic? Dominic S. says. I don't commute in that way on a regular basis, so I'm not the person to answer that question. Governor Hochul says it has, I guess. But, people I know that have to use their cars every day, they're furious about it. So, Penelope Spearhead. Ope must be in good shape to do all that walking, dude. Or dudette, I should say. When you live in New York City, I mean, look, I could show you this sidewalk for the next 15 minutes. You're not going to see one person overweight. Because when you live in New York City, you put a lot of miles on your feet. A lot of miles. Without even trying, you're walking a couple miles a day easily. Do 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 do. So, how is everybody though? You had a good day? I mean, the big headline here is like yesterday was so exciting. It was 75 degrees. It felt almost like the start of summer. And then we had an insane rainstorm last night, and then that brought in freezing weather, and the temperature dropped almost 30 degrees. So we're all cold again here in New York. Is there a cake for you to stop? That's hilarious. Shia, that's hilarious. Did Patrice live in New York City? No, he did not. He lived in Jersey City, across the Hudson River. Shoe store is good business. Oh, God, shoe store in New York is very good business. Very good. And people are walking even more because, Uber came to town, and we all praised Uber because they were undercutting the New York City cabs because the cab prices got out of hand. You can't even get in a cab for less than $20 at this point. They had all sorts of fees. You got a little jaunt, I should say. You're going 10 blocks, and they're hammering you. So Uber came in. They undercut everybody. It was nice. We were all excited. We welcomed Uber and Lyft with open arms, and then they got too cocky and they raised their prices dramatically. So more and more people are saying, "Screw that. We're going to walk." So they're walking more and more. Oh, that's right. April Fools. April Fools, bitches. We did the ultimate April Fool's prank, and I don't think I ever did another April Fool's prank after that. I honestly don't think I ever did another one on the radio because we couldn't top that. Oh my God. Yo got me. You're the funniest and most intelligent mind in radio. And then he writes, April Fools. Yo got me. I want to show you where I almost lived. Oh, this is actually a good story. So it's just a good story. Relax. All right. So there's a penthouse. You see it up there? See it right up. You see it. You see it right there, right? It's covered with all sorts of netting and stuff. So let me zoom out. I forgot the name of the building because it's been many, many years. And Stone Phillips. Stone Phillips, who was a newsman. Who did he work for? ABC, maybe? He might have worked for ABC. And so when I was buying my first place in New York, we really liked this apartment. It was like a castle in the sky. It had outdoor space. It overlooked the entire Upper West Side. It was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Respect. But it was a co-op. And the one thing about New York City and co-ops is they don't like celebrities and they don't like famous people in general. So I was under the radar because this was, the internet certainly was a thing, but I was able to kind of do all my paperwork. And at the last minute, we had a closing date and everything. And at the last minute, this older real estate lady, she called me and said, they rejected you. She goes, why didn't you tell me that you did that radio show? And then she goes, I thought you were a good guy. I had to go to her apartment on the east side, and she basically threw all the paperwork at me. There was like stacks and stacks of things we had to fill out to live in that building. Because it was a co-op, and they found out that, quote, I was a celebrity at the time. They finally found out and told her, hell no, he ain't moving into our building. And then she takes it out of me. I thought you were a good guy, she says. I go, yo, I forgot her name even. I go, yo, you've been dealing with me and my wife for, I don't know, the whole process was well over a month, and we're hanging out with her day after day. I go, am I a good guy or not? You've been hanging out with me. Well, that's not the point. You should have told me what you did for a living. These buildings take all that stuff very, very seriously. So, with that said, my dream apartment, it's right there with the netting. It's the top 2 floors. That's where I should have been living. Ah, sucks. What happened to my? Uh-oh. Why can't I zoom back out? Wait, what's going on with my camera? Oh, there we go. All right. There you go. Hey, Ope, what was the hardest you laughed with the O&A show? I don't know. No idea. No idea. You thought wrong, lady? Is that what you're saying about my story? Yeah, it is a good thing she didn't give me poker chips. I like how you think. I would have thrown them right in her face. Oh, you don't think I'm a good guy? Well, here. Take this. She never asked what you did for a living any of the days before. Nah, man, because, like, I went through life at the height of the O&A show when we were massively successful and getting recognized a lot. When people asked me that didn't recognize me what I did for a living, I would just casually say marketing. I would just say marketing. Yeah, that's a very good question. Honestly, as I retell this story all these years later, I don't think she did ever ask me what I did for a living officially. So I think it's on her, man. When Jimmy said stop fiddling with the guitar, that's the hardest, I heard Opie laugh. All right, I mean, to answer the question, it was probably when Jimmy got rejected, when he was trying to give Ozzy Beatles books for his birthday, thinking that Ozzy was going to carry, we weighed him at the time, I forgot, that Ozzy was going to take 20 to 25 pounds worth of books out of the studio with him, and he left the books behind. And when I found out that Ozzy left them behind, oh, did I have a good laugh at that one. At Jimmy's expense, yes. That and, of course, the up and down game with the Bobo. I don't know what's going on with my fucking camera. There we go. All right. Was it 16 pounds? God, you guys are weird, man. You know more about O&A than I do. It was 16 pounds. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Ha 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 ha, that's hilarious. Do you ever see Sandy Kane on the street? From time to time, but I avoid Times Square like the plague, man. Times Square sucks. Absolutely sucks. Sometimes I have to walk through and that's about it. Eric T, why are you not on good terms with anyone you used to work with? Is it a you problem or a them problem? I've addressed all those questions, Eric T. It was just a radio show, brother. It was just a radio show. Don't worry about it. The fact is, I don't really see many people from the O&A days hanging out with each other. Who gives people a pile of books? Someone that's very unaware. Someone that's very unaware buys 16 pounds of books and gives them to his idol, thinking the idol is going to walk away with the books. Get the hell out of here. What's up, Drew? Brother man, brother man. Any chance of getting me back on the radio? I don't know. No idea. No idea, man. I'm not actively looking, so I don't know. Ozzy can't lift 16 pounds. No, Ozzy was just being polite. And, you know, and he had a relationship with Jimmy, but I think that day he was looking at him like, you're a lunatic. You're a creepy stalker. Who does this? What's keeping you from the radio? I've answered those questions too, man. I can't turn this on and just answer the same fucking 5 questions over and over again. Ozzy has 1 show left at most. I don't even know why they're doing that, because I've heard rumors that Ozzy isn't in the best of health. Sharon Osbourne doesn't look that great herself. And they're putting together 1 more show. Oh my God. I don't know how they're going to pull that off. Wow. My bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Salvatore. I apologize. You know, also, like, I'm usually not on at this time. So, you know, when I do my regular live stream in the morning, I have to hear the same 5 questions over and over again. So, no sorry. I should say sorry to you if I came in a little hot. Oh, there you go. What's up, buddy? Have a good night. Hey, there you go. Have a good night. We're live streaming to the world. They were just in a very good Irish bar with an old grumpy bartender that doesn't take anyone's shit. Who the F is that? I don't know. That guy looked kind of famous, didn't he? I think he looked a little famous. Ben Johnson, it is cool to see the city again, especially in this evening light. Yeah, right on, man. Cool. It looks chilly. It's freezing. We thought we were out of it yesterday. It was 75 degrees. It was glorious. Everybody was out. It was very festive. People didn't have coats on. They had short sleeves on. And then we had this crazy rainstorm roll in. And then ever since, the temperature dropped dramatically. Wow. I think Ozzy's going to be seated. Wait. I think Ozzy will be seated for most of it as well. Oh, that is so sad. How about the family leaves him alone? Going for 1 more money grab, I guess. That's crazy. Oh, is Philip Seymour Hoffman that walked by? That's cool. All right. Yeah, I'm sitting way up high. Yeah, I'll show you what I'm sitting on. It's my seat. No one else has the balls. It's so stupid, but no one else has the balls to sit on this thing. It's here. Might as well sit on it. But no one has the balls. When I'm looking for a quick seat, I always know this thing will be available. Hey, Vito. Any reason why you usually live stream so early? Yeah, because I'm a morning person by nature. And I like to squeeze in a live stream before I get the kids up. They're older now, so they could pretty much take care of themselves, but it started many years ago because I love being up early. I'm usually up before the sun almost every single day, even on weekends. And I like having first stab at some of the stories, some of the things going on in the world. And then I focus on my kids, get them to school. And then, you know, the next good opportunity to live stream after that is, you know, in the afternoon. But by that point, there's things to do with the kids, getting them to after school programs or just hanging out with them. So that's why I chose that slot. But with that, I'm going to start doing more of these, just a second live stream, just hanging out on the streets of New York. The Founding Fathers were early risers. You're in good company. Yes. Yes. Do you ever think you will share more about your personal life? Oh my God, I share about my personal life all the time. I was just talking about some of my therapy and shit. Literally this morning. You like the afternoon ones on the street? Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. All right. Yeah, there's where are the cops? I did hear them. Got a hip hop legend walking by right there. Yeah. Doesn't want to be recognized, so we'll let her be. Very, very cool. Even your dog's name. I've said my dog's name on the show, but um, we chose to keep my kids private. So when I talk about them in very, very broad strokes. But they're very, very good kids. Very, very smart kids. Very, very nice kids. Very funny kids. And then Doggy, I don't know, one day I just called him Doggy, and that became his name as far as like everyone is concerned. And that's that. Do. No, I'm not doing anybody's show tonight. No, and no. Sports, Brian is question. Brian, what are you interviewing me? Are they into sports, or am I into sports? What are you saying? Sports? Yeah, I like the street shows. Yeah, I'm a big. The only sport I'm not into, which is kind of stupid, is baseball. I literally don't know much about baseball. Hi.
They left the yellow chair behind.
Yeah, this is my chair, though. It's the best chair on the Upper West.
You keep it. You look like a lifeguard.
That-
Save me.
I will save you.
Okay.
All right. Oh my God. This is 2 days in a row. Maybe this is 2 days in a row that I've had an older woman flirt with me. She was all right, actually. And then yesterday there was a lady just disrobing in front of me, and she was an older lady. Something about the old ladies and the kid. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, but I don't really get into baseball. And even hockey lately, I've kind of dropped off. But I love my NBA and I love my football. Love. And I said it the last couple days. I'm watching Celtic City, the Bill Simmons documentary on HBO about the Boston Celtics. The whole history of the Boston Celtics and Red Auerbach and the racist crap that Bill Russell and the rest of the players had to deal with in Boston. It's more than just a sports documentary. So far, it is absolutely amazing. I'm 3 episodes in. There's 9 total. The next episode is the Larry Bird era. Can't wait. Are you aware? Who are you?
I know who you are. I think I know who you are. Yes. You're Greg Opie.
Yes, I am, sir.
All right, sir.
Good,
Good to
man.
meet you.
Good to meet you.
Awesome.
What's your name?
I'm Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you in the hood. I'm live streaming right now, so I told you it's like maybe I shouldn't be sitting way up high in a lifeguard stand. I get recognized once a day. That's my once a day right there. That's a real O&A fan. Yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah, the people online that are just hitting me with nonsense day in and day out. They're not real O&A fans. Trust me. I figured that out a long time ago. There's my perch. Oh no! Did Aunt own me earlier today? Oh my God! What am I gonna do? We gotta get cooler stickers on my seat. By the way, if you don't feel like giving me a super chat, you can leave some money under the seat. I'll get it next time I'm here. All right? Thank you. People in real life love you, brother. No, I know that. That's why I laugh. I laugh at the nonsense online for the most part. My kids laugh at the nonsense online, all the parts, and that's that. And my friends laugh at it too. They're like, these people are obsessed. They're crazy. Aaron, you see any cakes laying around? I get it. I get it. All right, let's start rolling. I gotta start rolling. I gotta pick up some dinner for the fam. Opie totally doesn't care about the trolls. Yeah, not really, man. To be honest with you, I don't even check my Twitter mentions. I say what I have to say, and then I literally don't really check Twitter. I can't say I don't check it here and there, but it's not as much as people think. That's for sure. If you're in New York City, this is Malachi's, I guess. Great Irish bar. It used to be down and dirty. They redid the front recently, and this is the place I hung out with many times with Carl and Mr. Vic Henley. It's a badass bar. Look at this. Good jukebox. Not many beer choices, and it's a good hang in the neighborhood. Oh, shut up, Lauren. What are you talking about? Just another uninformed dolt. Got some good shit here, man. All right. Oh, damn, that's where I used to live, Columbus and 71st Street.
That's where people normally party.
Huh?
That's what normally people
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's where when I first moved to New York, that's where I lived, right down 71st off Columbus.
Yeah.
Felice. That's pretty cool. This guy knows his shit. All right, where am I going? I gotta go this way. If Opie was the talented one, why isn't the one with the oh god. Oh my god. I'm not impressed by Anthony's radio game, if you want to know the truth. He's still hustling and chasing the dream. Good for him. But I don't think being on AM radio on a Sunday night is that impressive. Sorry. Not after the run we had. I would actually, if I was doing AM radio on a Sunday night, I would kind of downplay it, if you want to know the truth. It's not impressive considering we were syndicated across the goddamn country. We were giants in the business. So if I did go back to radio like that, I would downplay it because it's not impressive. Maybe eventually it will be if they keep adding hours and days onto his schedule, sure. But you're not really going to get me with that one, to tell you the truth. Oh, I'll show you this too. I don't care anymore. I used to, when Howard's in New York City, he lives right there. But he doesn't really come in anymore. I believe he has the top 2 floors in that building. Why are you hating on the guy? He's just doing his own thing. How about you shut your mouth? All right. I think we're gonna turn this thing off. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Chris, you're a weird dude, Chris. You watch this just to hate. That's like really bizarre to me. Where am I going? Gotta get. Oh, okay. I'm going that way. All right, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you very much for checking out the live stream from the streets of New York City. Hit the like on the way out. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for being cool. Most of you are cool. I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys very soon, all right? Oh, there's all the likes and hearts and smiley faces. Thank you. I appreciate you, Empty. And BP Anthony. Let me get rid of this idiot. Oh, sweet. All right, he's gone. All right, good. All right, I'm going to go, guys. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, okay? I got to go get warm. My hands are like frozen. What happened to the good weather? We had it yesterday. Maybe I'll turn it on after I order food. I wonder if I could order food and keep going, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Because I got to wait for food anyway. And I got rid of the very obsessed hater. All right, let me squeeze in here. Hey, how you doing? Good. Can I get 3 chicken plates? One with wait. Let me think this over. 2 with actually all 3 with rice. One, put feta on the salad for one of them, and then a side order of French fries. My friend, how are you, brother? Good to see you. And I think that's it. And then all the the white sauce and the hot sauce and all.
Rice, salad,
Yeah,
feta cheese.
with feta cheese.
Okay. And the other 2?
And the other 2 are chicken plates with rice, and then a side order of French fries. All right. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna sit outside. Yeah. Please. All right. That was nice and clean. Now we'll sit and wait. What's the restaurant? It's called Sitto. Here, I'll show you the front. You don't have to spend an insane amount of money to eat well in New York. Carl taught me that. This little place, it's called Sitto. They have chicken plates and shawarma and falafels and hummus. It is so good. I've been eating here forever. And the one guy that came out of the back, so he barely. I've known the guy for since I moved to New York, probably. Oh man, why is the wind kicking up here? Shit. What is up with the wind? I want to tell a story. Let me see if I can cross the street and get the wind down for a minute. So the guy that popped out of the back, I've known him probably 20 years. And when me and Anthony were really famous on the radio, they had us on all sorts of advertising in the subway and on the sides of buses and stuff. And that guy who barely speaks English goes, Opie! And I'm like, what, you listen to the show? He goes, no, Subway. So when he was taking the subway in from uptown, he would see my stupid picture on the subway platform. So he's like, he's a fan from that, but he's never heard the radio show. And now he's just a good guy that I see a lot. I remember you saying years ago that the wind in New York picks up and blows old people over. That's true. Where I live down near the river, I can sit over here for a sec, tuck in, be less wind here. Yes, an old lady was warned, don't go outside or be very careful because the wind gets really crazy down near me because of the river. And she was like, typical New Yorker, was like, eh, and walked outside, and she was picked up by the wind and thrown down into a planter. The story gets crazier and crazier as the years go by. I'm sure it just knocked her off her feet and she slammed into a planter. But now the story basically is up to the point that she was lifted like 5-6 feet in the air. But she didn't want to listen to the guys, and sure enough, she broke her arm because of the wind. BP Anthony, does it feel like a dream at points? The height of the show and the fame, since it's been a decade since it ended. Yeah, man, my life's very, very different. Very, very different. Another reason why I'm not fully chasing the dream anymore is because I want to spend quality time with my kids. It's another reason. Need some Louis Armstrong music playing to give the Woody Allen movie vibe. Oh, I like that. Yes, I like that. Let me see if I got a glove. It got fucking cold out here, man. Where the hell are my gloves? Oh, I got a second hat, but no gloves? What the fuck? So, yeah, man, it seems, I think I told this, but my dad was married before my mom, married his high school sweetheart. And his high school sweetheart died of a rare kidney thing. She was only like 25, 26 when she died, something like that. And he also had 2 kids die, infants. So that, so when, whatever, I won't get into what I was about to say, screw it. But that said, then he married my mom and had 6 kids. And I always asked him about it, and he said that he feels like he's lived, or did live, 2 lives. I didn't understand it at the time because I was just living my one life, but now that a lot of time has gone by, I kind of get what my dad was saying all those years ago. Where if you're lucky enough to live a while, you do start feeling like you're living more than one life. Why did you block E-Rock, douchebag? Oh my God, Rocco coming in hot. Jesus. Rocco, you're coming in hot, brother. There's no market for it, sadly. O&A pioneered the modern podcast format, which we did. Now that format is saturated. It's not the same, 100%. 100%. Are you lonely? No. Why would I be lonely? Picking up dinner for my family, you weirdo. Why would I be lonely? I went and got a nice 90-minute massage. I sat on a Lifeguard stand and turned this thing on because I like doing this. And then I went to one of my favorite little hole-in-the-wall joints to get dinner for everybody. That's a pretty good life. That's a pretty good night. And then me and my wife are gonna watch some Shrinking. Kind of fell into that show. We're liking it. I'm looking forward to knocking back a couple more episodes of that tonight. And then someone posted, I think it was yesterday, that they saw Harrison Ford on the subway. Or on the subway platform, just standing there waiting for a fucking subway. That's pretty badass, right? Thermal Chill, can you people see me? I've been on Team Opie since 100 gram bit, 1998. I see. You go back that far, Thermal? I know Thermal from these things. Huge supporter. I didn't know you went all the way back to 1998, though. Damn. That's cool. All right, you know what? If I could put the phone down to pay for my din-din. Those are the guys you got to watch out for. These things have become completely out of control. Let me see. Yeah, he's still getting my order together. He's almost done. Through and through is from Michigan. What's up, Michigan? I hear good things about Michigan. I wanna go check out Michigan. We were in Detroit for a comedy show back in the day, but we stayed really close to the venue. I didn't see shit. As far as Detroit goes. I kind of saw like from the ride to the airport to the hotel. That was about it. Hi, doggy. What?
Thinks she is.
Huh?
She thinks she's a person.
Hi, doggy. How are you?
That's a person. She's a person.
My dog's a person too.
Yeah.
I got a golden doodle.
Oh,
It's like my
golden
third
doodle.
kid.
My granddog is a golden doodle.
Yeah.
They're the best. Aren't they?
Unbelievable. They're so smart, so
Oh,
intelligent.
I love them. But she's a good dog.
No, that's a beautiful dog. I like your coat too. Have a good night. All right, let me see if our food is ready. Ours, like I'm buying food for you guys. Where we at, bro? We almost there? Oh, there they are right there. Okay. I'll get out of your hair then, all right? Can I give you the credit card though? I'll be outside. Or I'll sit over here. I'll sit in my spot. Oh. Sit in my spot. I should ask her what Bob Dylan was like. Yes. That movie was pretty damn good, huh? The Chalamet did great singing the Bob Dylan songs. My God. What's up, Nick? How are you, bud? Hope you're the man. The people love you, brother. F the haters. Yeah, it's all good, man. She was mesmerized by Opie's soft eyes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. All right. I think they're almost done with my food. This place does crazy business. What did Bob Dylan say about it? No, I did not. I did not. Did he like it? He probably didn't like it, right? I would assume Bob Dylan didn't like the movie about him. Do 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 do. Yeah, they must be busy. It never takes this long. Okay, Dylan said he should do a movie about Chalamet and use a funny voice and all too. That's great. That's awesome. I wouldn't expect anything less from Bob Dylan. That rules. Oh, shut up, Brandon. Enough of you dumb people. You should be home with your family. What part of I'm picking up dinner for my family did you not understand? Ah, Big A. Big A. My connection's bad. All right, let me hold on. Let me put my phone down. Yeah, thanks, bud. How much tip? Hold on, guys. If you can still hear me, hold on a minute. All right. $10 tip. Okay. All right. Credit card, food's coming. Thank you, bud. Have a good night, all right? All right, thank you. Always a pleasure. All right, let's roll. Yep. All right. Food has been picked up. Time to go home and watch Shrinking. Hope ever get to Chinatown. Yes, man. Honestly, I've been staying way too close to home in recent months. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, people are kind of sick of hearing it, but I had a horrendous electric scooter accident, and it really fucked me up. And I'm still recovering from it. And one of the things was I was literally laying around day after day on the couch trying to heal. and I'm finally starting to get back out on the streets. Finally, but that accident was really, really bad. I'm a very lucky man. So they said if I hit my head as hard as I hit the rest of my body, I would not be here. Which for the first time in my life scared the shit out of me, if you want to know the truth. Never really thought about this life ending. Never even thought about it at all. I left him 10. The food's cheap there and it's takeout, so I just gave him a tenner. I hope that's okay for everybody. I think 10's all right. We order from these guys probably once a week, if you want to know the truth. All right. Man, it's a long live stream. That's it now. We go home and eat. Watch a little Shrinking, a couple episodes of that. And then probably crash. A little crashola. Hopefully the reception came back. Got a little weird in there. Pastrami Queen. If you want a $30 sandwich, that's your place. I think it's $30. Did I do that last time? Let me see. Here's your special. $40. Roast chicken, quart of matzo, 6 mini potato pancakes with applesauce, $40 fucking. Jesus. Corned beef sliders, 2 little ones, $22. They're out of their fucking minds, man. You gotta be kidding. One chicken pot pie, $15. Grilled chicken. These are real prices. Grilled chicken with lettuce and tomato, $20 plus tax. And then a half dozen wings, $10. Dozen will cost you $19. And that is why nobody is in there. I mean, you'll go there once to try it. A lot of these businesses don't understand that. They'll get you once. No problem. Pastrami place in the neighborhood, they'll get you once. But you're not paying that over and over again. Get the hell out of here. I think the chat froze. Or you guys or I'm frozen. Who knows? Whatevs. This is a good place to... Is the chat frozen? I think it is, huh? I think it is. All right, I'm gonna turn it off at the end of the block. Anyway, it's really quiet out here today. Very, very quiet. It's because it's so effing cold out. Dude was smoking weed all over the place now. As an older gentleman, I'm so not used to seeing it in the open like that. And everywhere. All right, guys. I think the chat froze, to be honest. We had a very active chat, and it's like just sitting there. So I think that's a sign that I should shut her down. So we'll do that as I wait for this light. Guys, thanks for joining the live stream. Greatly appreciate it. If you can still hear me, hit the like on the way out. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. All right? Bye. Bye-bye.